country. They are beginners, first timers, kids. So this is a step in the right direction. For those who don't know, CM, critical mass. Basically, this is a group of cyclists where we usually meet every last Saturday of the month here at Jivanji Gardens, 9 a.m. So basically, our mission is twofold. First of all, revolutionize non-motorized transportation or the transport infrastructure. And basically, we would like to get more people back on their bicycles. So some of you used to cycle a long time ago, but for some apparent reason you stopped. But we are happy that probably it's your first time once again. You're most welcome. First of all, I'd also like to take this opportunity to brief you guys on the routes. We'll be covering 23 kilometers. Can you hear me at the back? Awesome. So we'll be covering 23 kilometers. We shall depart here from Jivanji. We shall join University Way. University Way will proceed all the way to Highway Roundabout, come back via University Way, and proceed all the way to the Slip Road. The Slip Road will take us all the way to the Koja Roundabout, where we'll take a left turn at Kipande Road. Kipande Road, we're going to proceed all the way up to the roundabout towards Museum Hill, underneath the overhead pass. We shall climb up to Tarifa Road. I hope you're familiar with Tarifa Road. We shall take us all the way to Parklands Road. From Parklands Road, we're going to continue up to Westlands. So the roundabout near Sarit Center. From Sarit Center, we'll go down all the way to Peponi Road. That's near Westgate. And from Westgate, we are going to go down Ring Road. That shall take us to 5th Parklands Avenue. Are we on the same page? So from 5th Parklands Avenue, we are going to have our first stop at City Park. At City Park, we are going to take a brief stop of 20 minutes maximum. From there, we are going to proceed towards Thika Road. That shall take us to the interchange of Muthaiga. From the interchange of Muthaiga, we are going to come back down Thika Road. That basically is Muranga Road. And we are going to make a left turn to Fairview Road. From Fairview Road, it's going to take us all the way to Eastleigh or Eastlands, if you may. We are going to use Juja Road, move towards Desai Road. From Desai Road, it's going to take us towards Ngara. From Ngara, we are going to come back down to CBD. We might make a short loop at the CBD, then finish here at Jivanji. That's all good with the route? Everyone is okay with that?
Yeah.
So basically, those are 2 stops. We're going to maximize on the first stop. So if you have any challenges, issues with your bikes, we will sort them out there. We highly encourage you, if you have snacks, you can eat them at that point, or you can hydrate as well. So I'm also going to brief you guys on the rules. So we have rules that we have to adhere. The rules basically is to ensure that everyone has a fun ride. Let's be our brother and sister's keeper. So basically I'm going to read through the rules. But as of now, the route has been shared on Facebook. So if you have access to Mtandao, handheld devices, or a smartphone that can access Facebook or Twitter, kindly do so at this juncture. But allow me to share the rules. I'm going to read them through. So it's currently 9:17 a.m. We have already broken our first rule, which is basically time consciousness. I can see there are some people who are still arriving. Some are calling, saying that I don't know they're where. But we really need to be time conscious. So let's work on that. So number 1, starting time is 9 a.m. Not 9:30, not 10, 10:30. If you ever come at 10:30, you'll find us gone. Okay? Number 2, this is not a race. Slow down. I can see people have TT bars, road bikes, and things like that. It's a fun ride. Let's enjoy. Share the road. Do not squeeze. Do not race with anyone. You might put people in jeopardy. Follow the traffic rules. So red means stop. We are not compromising on that. We'll be having a marshal at all traffic stops. So be observant of that. Number 4, footpaths and sidewalks are off limit. We've noticed some of you guys like to veer off the road and go towards the footpaths. I understand we're all about NMTs and motorist transportation, but for footpaths and sidewalks, that's for pedestrians only. If you have access to a cycling path, yes, we will try and utilize it as much as possible. But if the cycling path is not in good condition, we will stick to the road. No hooliganism. So there are certain slogans such as Mazishi, Ua, Dedi, Kufa, whatever you guys like to say. So kindly, we don't want any of those slogans, kindly. Reason being, when you say such words out there, we look like, I don't know how to put this. Let's just be civilized individuals. Let's not chase people, let's welcome people. If you have any confrontation with motorists out there, please be respectful. Show them that you're more mature in this. Number 7, no headphones. Some of you guys have AirPods, some of you guys have wired headphones and things like that. So while on the road, please no headphones. So as I'm saying this, I can see someone with the headphones, they're busy talking, they can't hear me, and that's just my point. So at times you may cycle, someone wants to say something to you, you don't listen. So if someone can talk to the guys back there, tell them to remove their earphones. Headphones. So no headphones. Number 8, be catched. Don't know how to pronounce this. I might shrug. Courteous. Sorry. To motorists. Number 9, keep to the left lane as possible. So basically, I understand that some of you guys may want to ride as friends, but we don't want to consume the whole road. So what I'm trying to say, let's not ride 4 or 5 abreast. Let's ride it maximum in 3s, but let's stay to the left as possible. No littering, so biodegradable plastics, bottles. We are saying no to that completely. So if you have any, find a place where you can leave them, or if you're planning to litter, please put it in a disposable bag or in a bag until you reach the place where you can. Make a new friend. So critical mass is all about networking, sharing, bonding, making friends. We've been privileged to see people, finding wives. So we encourage you guys to get to make new friends, if I'm allowed to say so. Carry water. Carry enough water. I don't want to stress point that. Hydration is important, it's good for your health. So if you don't have any water, you have water bottle, you can purchase water for that. For critical mass, we are looking towards finding ways on how we can be able to promote, improve on some of the challenges we've been facing as critical mass. So we'll be coming up with new projects in 2020. One of the projects being total mass. So basically this is critical mass for kids. It will be held 3 times in a year during the kids' holidays. Another project we're coming up with Mama Mass. So this is for women only. I remember earlier on I mentioned to a friend of mine about Mama Mass, and he asked, Mama Mass is who I said it was for ladies, and he was asking if we could join. Yeah. And my other friend responded that when you call on Mama, you're most welcome to join. But to be honest, this is for women and for ladies. My colleague Steve will talk to you more about that. We're also looking towards reclaiming some of our cycling paths. Some of you may have noticed when you're riding from home up to here that some of the NMTs or the cycling paths are in deplorable state. They're not that good. There are very many debris, papers, glasses, and things like that. So as critical mass, we are looking to venture into finding or securing a date where we can be planning to clean such cycling routes. So basically, for example, the phase 1 of Ngong Road, phase 1 of Ngong Road will be securing a date on which we can go and clean. So we'll be partnering with the county government so we can be able to access materials such as brooms, wheelbarrows, spades and things like that. So we would like if each and one of you could show up and help to secure the environment. Other than that, communication is also important.
Working with this amazing team since 2015 to organize Critical Mass Nairobi, and our numbers have grown significantly. I think the largest number we had was last year. We had around 500 cyclists, and that is an impressive number for any country, not just Kenya, but it's an impressive number. And our experiences in 2019 and even 2018 taught us that we have to structure critical mass in a way that it works for us as organizers, but also has a greater impact for everyone. We realize that Critical Mass Nairobi has the power to change or to influence how roads are being designed or how some policies are being developed. And for that reason, we want to collect, we want to have a database on all the cyclists that come to Critical Mass. We will share on our Facebook, on our different platforms, how you can tell us who you are. We want your names, your contact information, and we want to know, who you are. We want to know what occupation you are, what your occupation is, so that in case we need help, let's say, kuna watu hata hapo nyuma yako. Home.
Focus, please.
So, but as I was saying, we want to know who you are for us to be able to create a stronger bond amongst ourselves, and so we can also utilize your skills. Some of you are lawyers, and maybe we need your services as a lawyer. Some of you are, event organizers. We could use your services as event organizers to help us come up with fun and exciting activities and also have a greater impact, not just in Nairobi, and we can do things, or we can support other critical masses that are coming up across the country. And for those who don't know, the reason why we organize critical mass is to get more people back on bicycles, so we can change how, our transport system. We want to change people's perception on how to travel. You don't have to own a car. Nairobi is a very small city, and it's actually bikeable. And we have critical mass to show that we actually have numbers. We are not just 3 cyclists on the road. If we are more people cycling on the road, it's easy to convince a government policymaker that there are cyclists in Nairobi. So we want to encourage you to work, to school, for your other activities. And that brings me to my second point. We are working with UN Habitat on a project called Bike Train. Bike Train is basically like a mini critical mass. We want to support everyone who wants to cycle to work or to school or whatever. We want to support this. We want to support you to get you to school or to work or whatever. And we want you to support yourselves as well. And how we are going to do that is when we collect the database, we will request to know where you live. You don't have to tell me your exact neighborhood, but just the environment around the location, sub-county, something, to tell us where you stay. And with that information, we can pull all cyclists in that location together and say, if all of you are going to work in the CBD, we can all meet. Say say people on Thika Road, you can meet at TRM and at 8 a.m. and we all cycle together. We provide marshals to help you get to CBD. And that brings us to our third project, providing bike parking in Nairobi. We know a lot of us are willing to cycle, but we don't have anywhere to park our bicycles. We are going to work with the different offices, county and Kura, and whichever door we can knock, we are going to try and push for bike parking. So when that mini critical mass, when the bike train leaves TRM, they can come to CBD and park their bicycles. You can go to your office, and in the evening you can find your bicycle there, or whenever you want to collect your bicycle, you can find it and continue with your commute back home. We will communicate all this on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram. And we are also going to have our website where we will share a lot more information. As Ivan said, there are several other projects we want to do, like having a critical mass specifically for children. We realize that we have so many children who want to cycle, but they feel unsafe, and parents feel insecure bringing their children to an event with professional or semi professional cyclists like this. So we want to cater to children as well, because when we have children on the road, it has this thing of working with your humanness, and so we want children to be able to drive comfortably and safely on the road, and it's those children's parents who are our policy makers. So we want people to see children on the road, and we're also going to have events specifically for women. Again, unfortunately, women sometimes feel insecure cycling with a big group or cycling with men or people who they feel are intimidating. So we're going to have events specifically for women, and we will have all that. We will share a calendar of the different events we want to organize. Again, our goal is to get people on bicycles as much as possible, and we can't get you on bicycles as much as possible if you only cycle once a month. We want you to cycle as many times as possible. Should I continue? Okay. Steve has something to say. One last thing from Steve. We are trying to get you to have so many events. So we have an event coming up soon in partnership with AMREF, and Steve is going to talk about that.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everyone from the back.
Morning.
Okay. My name is Steven. Also a coordinator at Critical Mass. So I'm going to talk about an event that will happen on the 8th. Sorry, just one. Okay. So now I'll talk about some event that will happen on 8th of February, which is organized by AMREF. It's called the AMREF Wellness Day, which basically is to address issues of communicable diseases and so cases of depressions and stuff. So the event will be happening at Tatu City. You can register on Ticket Sasa. You can follow AMREF on Facebook, the social media sites. We'll also share on Critical Mass social media sites where you guys can register. So there are so many events that are going to happen there. Bring your kids, bring everyone, because Zumba will be happening there. For those who want to run, guys can as well run, and there's a 25-kilometer fun ride. So please come, and there are lots of activities that are going to happen. Bring your kids, because there are also kids events and fun activities that are going to happen. So please follow us and wait for us to share the details on our pages or on our social media pages, so at least you guys can participate in that.
Okay, I think you guys are tired of hearing us.
against my skin. I think I'm in love with the lyrics all over again. Feel like a fresh fit off the rack. We so fierce, honey. Take what it is you may need from me.
La Casa de
But let me
Papel.
keep my right to
Puta.
do it my way. And live it how I like. Can I reserve my eyes to see it how I might? Try that, give it back. Cause this is the key for me. More than just let us be free. Try that, give it back. Cause this is the key for me. More than just let us be free. My you don't fit inside the lines you've covered in. I frequently find my crate outside of the line.
Cheremko.
It's like a fresh pair of dunks, homie, yes, we fizz. Honey, take what it is you may need from me. But let me keep my right to do it my way. And live it how I like. Can I reserve my eyes to see it how I might? Give it back, give it back. This is the key for me. Just let us be free, free.
Mat. Azi. Amateur.
The big one.
Check. Slow. Sure.
Don't wanna set rules for this, honey, 'cause we're so free. I'm not trying to control your loving, no, that's not for me. And I know you're waiting for some clarity. Oh, we know that the problems for you don't need to see. I got that warm feeling in my chest. Yeah, we got that new love. Whenever I'm around you, I know I'm blessed. You make me sing. Ooh, like winds in the sky. Ooh, you're lifting me high, higher and higher. I want it. It's not the well, I needed it for far too long. Well, I wanted something. Well, I need this one thing. I wanted it for far too long. Never wanted me around. It's all my fault, yeah. I'm a fuck up for sure. It's all I've done. Surrounded by the human race, I'm coming next. Always want you coming first. I do my best. I'm so lucky that I had it once. You're so lucky that you're done. I want it. It's not the same. Well, I needed it for far too long. Well, I wanted something. Well, I need this one thing. I wanted it for far too long. These conversations turn into our own frustration. So lucky that I had it once. You're so lucky that you're done. It's not the same. Well, I needed it for far too long.
Get close. Yeah.
Well, I need this one thing. I wanted it for far too long. I want it back. It's not the same. Well, I needed it for far too long.
Yeah.
Well, I need this one thing. I wanted it for far too
Hey, case closed.
We are cycling here, and I want to show you one spectacular cyclist who is with us today. Ni Junior, amegonga zile kilomita zenye tumegonga. Cycling is fun. Huyu masomo kusukumia tumekataa. As the cyclist community tumekataa. Ashikiwe road bike. Huyu ni watu wa the France. Ndio huyo tunampa protection. Tuko hapo, ndio huyo sasa. Nataka muone akicycle. Twende. Acha ni catch up na huyu bana. Huyu masomo tumesema huyo anaonea view sasa. Masomo ni ya baiskeli bana. As the cyclist community of Kenya, we will sponsor his bike. Toto, let's go. More power.
Energy.
Yes, and that is us. Buddha. Yes. Ethereum. Zaidi za Parkland zaidi. Tumetokea kutokea. Twende. Wazito. Niaje? Kabisa.
So that we can be able to structure ourselves better. At the end of the day, we have to be we are going to be a little bit more organized. Yes, and something else we are doing. At the beginning, we told you we are going to reclaim all bike lanes in Nairobi. We are not going to wait for the county. We are not going to wait for Kura to do it for us. We have to do it for ourselves. If they want to support us, they will support us. If they don't, we'll do it ourselves. So the first thing we are going to do, we want to have a cleanup of Ngong Road bike lanes. Terrible design, but it's still there. A lot of people still use it. But if it is cleaner, if we remove the debris, it's easy for most people to use the bike lane. So, 9th of February, we are having our first bike lane cleanup meeting in Jivanji, and then we will all cycle to Ngong Road. We will put out a post on where exactly you can meet us. If you don't want to cycle, we will still tell you where you can come on Ngong Road. We will try and get brooms. But we will try and secure brooms and all other things that will be needed to clean that road. And then once we are done with Ngong Road, we will go to Outer Ring or any other, so that it's not just a few sections of the city that is experiencing our presence. We want all the bike lanes to be revitalized. We want to reclaim it from street vendors, from matatus, from car parking, but we cannot do that if they look as they look really bad, and we have to show them that these bike lanes have owners. Everything we have said here, we will put on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and once our website is up and running, we will share that information. But remember, we will also reach out to you guys to collect the data. We need to know who you are. Some of you don't know. Yeah. Anyway, we need to know who you are, and it's important for us to have that community bonding. Yeah, I think I've said enough. Woo. How many claps? 3 claps. Oh, I want to Leave my chapati alone. Anyway, I want to hear from, not really here, but just from the beginners, what your experience was. Maybe three newbies. If it's your first time cycling with critical mass, you can let the rest of us know how it was. For those who are here for the first time, how was it? Feedback to your quick when they home.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Someone else? How was it?
Very good. I was very touched.
Okay, he was very touched. A lady who's here for the first time, how was your experience?
Carlos.
Are, wanawake?
Carlos.
They're shy. Anyway, so the one thing that I noted today, a few of us were being a little aggressive with motorists. We cannot do that. We have to be kind to the motorists. You know, if we are in a group and we have the mob psychology, remember, some of us commute to work and the driver will find us by ourselves on the road. So if somebody is hooting or if a motorist is being aggressive, it's easier for us to just, wave them down and just tell them why we are having critical mass and why we are doing what we are doing. Of course, they're upset we are causing traffic, but if you educate them, it's easier than you saying, you saying that, hii barabara ni yetu, vitu kama hizo. It's unnecessary. We don't need to do that, okay? Munasikia. Yes, we have to learn how to work with other road users. The roads might be ours once a month, but they're not really ours. You're trying to share the road. So kindly learn how to share the road. We didn't have any incidents this time, so clap for yourselves. But I want to acknowledge Okoa Ambulance. They really helped us. We have a few cyclists who got tired along the way, but the ambulance was willing to carry them, plus their bicycles. So a big round of applause for Okoa Ambulance. And the marshals did exceptionally well this time. I think we need to appreciate them more. I keep asking you guys to donate something. I will still put the phone number on our social media, but here is the number. We don't have an account, we don't have a business account or anything, but I use my phone number, and whatever donations are sent there, I help the marshals out, because these marshals use their puncture kits, they use their bicycles to do the recce. These routes don't come from nowhere. We have to go and assess the route before we have the critical mass. And they use a lot of, even sitting down to go and talk to traffic cops, to talk to different people. It's time and money and requires a lot of dedication and sacrifice. And I think you guys, it's a high time you start appreciating. Last year, I told you, one of our marshals really needs your help. He has a heavy bicycle and we have to try and get him a bicycle. And he's been doing a great job. You can even donate 50 shillings. It doesn't have to be 1,000 shillings. Donate whatever you can. If every month, each one of us donates 100 shillings or 50 shillings or whatever, you can even do 10,000, it's fine. But donate something. You cannot be coming and enjoying the services offered by the marshals and not giving back. Think of it as your CSR. You're giving back to all these people hustling. I go back home and I've lost my voice. And I still have to talk to other people. So it's good to appreciate what these guys are doing. The phone number is Tweni Masimuzeni. I will still put the phone number on Facebook where you can send your M-Pesa donation. But for those who do not know, are not on Facebook or Twitter or don't care for social media, the number is 0721. Okay, nimepause. 0721 567. Na watu hata kuna mtu ametoa simu. Next time hatufanyi reke, tunaenda hivyo hivyo. Hatufanyi reke. Anyway, as I was saying, 0721 567678. Kindly let's help Ambu get a bicycle, and let's help the marshals be able to equip themselves to make the ride safer for us. We need the marshals to have first aid training. It's important for them to know how to take care of you in case of an injury, in case the ambulance is not there, or in case there are too many people in the ambulance. Things happen. So we need to train these marshals how to have first aid, basic first aid, and that requires money. Going to the cops, yes. Going to the cops requires money. It doesn't just happen. going to do anything requires money. And it doesn't necessarily mean we have to we have to request a donor or somebody to give us a grant. This is your project, this is your thing. You take ownership of it. We don't have to write for somebody, we don't have to request somebody from abroad to give us money. It is your thing, take advantage of it. We need you to donate. Behind. Otherwise, thank you guys for coming. Remember, 8th we have an event that we are working with AMREF. It's an MTB, an off-road event that will have cycling, but we'll also have have running, skating, and Zumba. We'll put out the ad for you guys to come to see, and it's not free, but it is an amazing event, and it will be so much fun. If you've never gone off-road, this is your time to attempt. And like we said, we want to try and have as many activities as possible so that most of you guys who only wait for critical mass to touch your bicycles will have more opportunities to cycle, because some of you do not ride unless it is critical mass. So please get on your bicycles. And there's free medical screening from AMREF. You know, cancer is there and it's becoming 0721 5676